The music, the costumes, the glittering hair. There is only one ABBA. As one of the core masterminds behind the group, Benny Andersson became a music legend, giving the world songs that still make generations sing and dance. But behind the chart-topping hits, life inside the phenomenon wasn't always easy. ABBA's breakup hit hard, and Benny faced intense personal and family struggles that few fans truly understood. He kept most of it private, choosing to let the melodies speak for him. Now, at 78 years old, Benny has finally stepped forward to open up about the truth, about her, about his complicated past, and about what is really going on with ABBA today. Welcome to Royal Time of Hollywood. The early life and first steps in music. Göran Breer Benny Andersson was born on December 16, 1946, in Stockholm, Sweden. Music was in his blood. Both his father and his grandfather played the accordion. By age 6, Benny had his own accordion, mastering Swedish folk music and a traditional style called Schlager. At 10, he taught himself the piano, eventually dropping out of school at 15 to perform in local youth clubs. During these teenage years, Benny met his first girlfriend, Christina Granville. They had 2 children together, Peter, born in 1963, and Helene, born in 1965. By late 1964, Benny's career took a massive leap forward when he joined the pop band the Hep Stars as their keyboardist. The group quickly exploded into one of Sweden's biggest 1960s pop bands, transforming Benny into a national teen idol. 2 couples, one sound. In June 1966, Benny met Björn Ulvaeus. The two instantly recognized a shared musical language and began writing songs together. 3 years later, at the 1969 Melodifestivalen, Benny met jazz singer Annie Frida Lyngstad, and they quickly became a couple. Around the exact same time, Björn met singer Agnetha Faltskog. These 2 parallel romances naturally led to a powerful 4-way musical collaboration. The rich blend of Agnetha and Frida's vocals, backed by the sophisticated compositions of Benny and Björn, laid the foundation for what would soon become a global empire. The group officially adopted the name ABBA in 1973, a playful acronym of their first initials. Their explosive international breakthrough arrived on April 6, 1974, when they won the Eurovision Song Contest crown with the glam rock-infused hit Waterloo. From there, the momentum was unstoppable. Albums like Arrival spawned timeless global anthems including Mamma Mia, SOS, Money, 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 and Dancing Queen, driving their ultimate global record sales past hundreds of millions. The cracks in the glitter. But fame extracted a devastating toll on their personal lives. The intense pressure of global touring strained both marriages to the breaking point. In 1979, at the absolute peak of ABBA's success, Björn and Agnetha divorced. Agnetha later admitted that the split was deeply painful, requiring extensive therapy to cope with the sudden emotional displacement. Benny and Frida's romance took a similarly tragic path. Though they lived together since 1971, they didn't marry until October 1978. Just 2 years later, in 1980, they quietly separated. Benny had fallen in love with another woman, TV producer Mona Norklit, whom he married in November 1981, merely months after his divorce from Frida was finalized. Frida later reflected on the split with immense heartbreak, stating, "We simply grew out of each other." Breaking up became a necessity. There were a lot of tears, but there was no way back. By 1982, the internal chemistry had permanently altered, and ABBA quietly disbanded after their final television appearance in December of that year. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to check out the other stories and shocking updates on our channel. We've covered many incredible celebrity journeys, tragic endings, and untold Hollywood secrets that you don't want to miss. Binge watch our previous videos to discover more surprising facts, emotional stories, and where your favorite stars are today. Your support helps us bring you more powerful content like this, so don't forget to explore, watch more, and stay tuned for the next video. Life after the spotlight. Following ABBA's breakup, Benny Andersson successfully reinvented himself as a composer and producer, creating acclaimed musicals such as Chess and Mamma Mia, while also forming the popular folk-inspired ensemble Benny Andersson's Orchestra. Although he enjoyed considerable financial success and influence within the music industry, he also faced the personal challenges that came with balancing fame, family life, and life after one of the world's biggest pop groups. Bjorn Ulvaeus continued to thrive creatively after ABBA, co-writing internationally successful stage productions and becoming involved in various business and technology ventures. He also played a key role in preserving and expanding ABBA's legacy. However, his personal life remained under intense media attention, particularly following his highly publicized remarriage to Lena Kallersjo, which drew significant public scrutiny. For Agnetha Faltskog, life after ABBA was far more private. Although she released several solo albums and enjoyed periods of musical success, she gradually withdrew from public life and spent much of her time in relative seclusion in the Swedish countryside. During these years, she struggled with severe stage fright, an intense fear of flying, and the emotional distress caused by harassment from a former partner, challenges that contributed to her long absences from the spotlight. Annie Frida Lyngstad embarked on a dramatically different path, relocating to Switzerland and later marrying into German nobility, becoming Princess Annie Frid of Rus. Despite finding happiness in her new life, she endured heartbreaking personal tragedies. In 1998, her daughter died in a car accident at the age of 30, and just a year later, her husband passed away from cancer. These devastating losses profoundly affected Frida, making her post-ABBA years a mixture of both remarkable achievements and deep personal sorrow. The long road to Voyage. For nearly 4 decades, a reunion remained music's most elusive dream. The group famously turned down a staggering $1 billion offer for a concert tour in the early 2000s. However, the creative bonds proved too strong to ignore forever. In 2018, all 4 members quietly returned to the studio, an emotional reunion that blossomed into Voyage, their acclaimed 2021 comeback album. To bring their music to the modern stage without the rigors of physical touring, they launched ABBA Voyage in May 2022. The revolutionary production utilizes state-of-the-art digital avatars, or ABBA, performing their 1970s glory days inside a custom-built arena in London. The high-tech spectacle has since pumped over £322 million into the British economy, selling over 1 million tickets globally. Benny confirms the truth. On May 27, 2025, ABBA Voyage celebrated its triumphant 3rd anniversary in London. To the utter shock of the audience, Benny Andersson, 78, and Frida Lyngstad, 79, stepped out together on the arena balcony for a rare, unannounced appearance. The crowd erupted into an absolute frenzy seeing the former husband and wife standing side by side. Taking the microphone, Frida delivered a deeply emotional address. "I love you very much. Thank you for all your support over the years. It's hard to imagine it's nearly 50 years ago." Then Benny stepped up to the microphone. Rather than letting the weight of 4 decades of complex history, divorce, and media speculation create a solemn atmosphere, Benny looked directly at Frida and cracked an easy, affectionate joke that made her burst into radiant, unforced laughter. For the millions of fans watching worldwide, this public gesture confirmed the ultimate truth that Benny has quietly maintained for years. Despite the broken marriages, the tears, and the painful collapse of their golden era, the fundamental respect, deep-seated love, and artistic bond between them has completely survived the test of time. They have chosen forgiveness and harmony over lingering bitterness. Beyond the London stage, Benny and Bjorn's historic creative partnership continues to dominate global entertainment. Later in 2025, Broadway will host a historic simultaneous run of 2 of their biggest theatrical masterpieces, Mamma Mia! And Chess, proving that their shared musical legacy is entirely timeless. Today, the members of ABBA maintain a beautifully collaborative, extended family dynamic. They frequently share dinners and celebrate milestones together, showing the world that even the most painful endings can evolve into peaceful, harmonious beginnings. Do you think ABBA could have survived if their marriages had stayed intact, or was their creative explosion always meant to burn out quickly? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Before you step off the dance floor, please remember to like this video, subscribe to Royal Time of Hollywood, and hit that bell notification